Yo, 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 what's going on? I'm on that boxing talk-ish again. Yo, we got a lot to cover tonight. Hope my mic ain't messed up. Gotta make sure everything's good. Listen. Okay, so now everything has erupted now. Everybody want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? They want him. They want to fight him. But he inviting everybody. Everybody, let's get it. Let's go. The Omaha, Nebraska champ is like, let's eat. Excuse me. So, overheard, scrolling down my articles, man, I overheard that Tank supposedly sent him a contract over to fight. Now, do I think, Tank say that if he touch him on his chin, he going to get him out of there. Tank got some power. Tank can fight, got some power. But do I think Tank beats Bud? I just don't think so, man, because, there's levels. There's levels. And, you know what I'm saying? He already, to me, like he sucked Ryan Garcia down. You know what I'm saying? And for him, so Terrence Bud way better than Ryan. In my opinion, he way better. You gonna jump up to a real 147, you know what I'm saying, pounder, you know what I'm saying, and fight him, and you say you touch him on the chin, you gonna beat him? That man can fight. So Terrence Crawford, Terrence welcomed him, you know what I'm saying? He like, let's do a mega fight. Let's do a potential mega fight. Let's get it. I'm tired of you talking, saying that you touch me on my chin, you gonna knock me out. So let's go. You know what I'm saying? Now, Tank can fight now. Tank, he real tricky, he's sneaky, and he can counter you. His counter punch ability is good, but will it hold its own 2 and 3 weight classes up? Hey, Terrence Crawford, he proved it, but could Tank prove it against a fighter like Bud? You know what I'm saying? Could he prove it against 3 times lineal champion, 2 times undisputed? You know what I'm saying? Looking to be undisputed 3 times. Terrence Bud Crawford is fighting for legacy. That's what he's doing. That's the difference between him and Floyd. Terrence Bud Crawford is fighting for legacy, for belts. He fighting for them belts. You feel me? That's the difference to me with him and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, he won't worry about the belts. He didn't care about that. He won. He in 5 division champion. It ain't 5 or 6 division champion. You know what I'm saying? He got belts in all of them, and he's the highest paid athlete in the world. When he goes down in history, he's gonna go out in history as the smartest man, the smartest boxer. That's why he say he's the best of all time. TBE. All right. So anyway, they was saying now. They were saying like with Bud and Floyd. Okay, will Floyd come out of retirement and fight Bud? Calvin said that. Do I think that? No. Floyd is 46, 47. Floyd's not the same. I seen him in his last exhibition fights. He's just having fun, making a nice 9, 10 million or a cool 50. He's having fun. So why would I want to come back and fight a real top dog fighter? Not saying the guys he's boxing against in exhibition are top fighters or fighters, period. They are fighters. Floyd just make them look like you can come off the streets, off the couch and beat them. You know what I'm saying? But they are good fighters. Floyd's just that good. I don't think Floyd was going to come out of retirement and fight Terrence Bud Crawford. Y'all need to just leave that alone. His legacy has been laid down. Even if the money's right, I don't think Floyd going to come out and fight him. You know what I'm saying? Because he said it in his last fight. He said his body has been through too much. It's been broken down. The training he does, his body is gruesome. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's going to do that. So, let's move forward. Okay, so now also, Bud was like, you know what? We could do a mega fight, Canelo. You know what I'm saying? No. Bud said he's not going to go to 160 and 168. No, he ain't going to do that. But he said he's now saying he will fight him at 158 pounds. The question is, will Canelo come down and fight him? I don't think Canelo going to do it. Canelo is comfortable where he's at. He's comfortable up there. And I know Canelo wanted to avenge, Bill. He wants to avenge that fight. Right now, he's fighting Charlo. He's chasing for legacy. He's daring to be great. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do when you jump different weight class. Canelo, to me, he's trying to be, we got Julio Chavez Jr. He's the great Mexican warrior. You know what I'm saying? Now you got Benavidez coming out of nowhere. And, and then you got Canelo. Benavidez want to fight Canelo. I think Canelo needs to fight Benavidez. That's me personally. Right now, Benavidez has a task in front of him because it's just got finalized. Him and Boo Boo Andrade is fin to fight. That's a fight that I cannot wait to see because I want to see Boo Boo Andrade, fight. He a nice southpaw. He be, to me, I see a lot of little mistakes he do make. But like I say, when you in there, everybody make mistakes because you can't sit and tell me that Benavidez don't make mistakes. One thing about Benavidez, he got a gas tank. He's going to keep going. He ain't going to stop. Now, when he fought Caleb Plant was exposing him. He could have beat him if he would have been in good shape. You know what I'm saying? And, sometimes he got to learn to sit down and, sit down on them power shots too. But there's some things that were going on with Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? But hey, no excuses. He lost. He didn't get knocked out neither. He made it. He went all the way to the end, and he gave Benavidez a fight. But I felt that he exposed Benavidez. If his boxing ability would have been stronger and his conditioning, especially that number one focus is that conditioning, I think he would have put on. He had to box beautifully for 12 rounds. He could have beat Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. So now Benavidez got a task. Boo Boo Andre. You know what I'm saying? Andre, he could fight. Southpaw, nice overhand, everything. So I can't wait to see that fight. That fight has been finalized. Okay. Now, everybody keeps talking about Boots. Boots Ennis. Okay? Boots Ennis can fight. All right? Slick. He's a big 147. He always been tall anyway, even in the amateurs. Nice jab. Switches. Good. So, what do you guys think? Really, just tell me the truth. What do you guys think about that fight with him and Bud Crawford? Okay. Now, I don't think Terrence is going to fight him because Terrence, do y'all really think it'll be a lose-lose situation for Terrence to fight Boots? Because if Terrence beats him, you'll say, he wasn't ready. He's a novice. The same way that y'all was doing Floyd with Canelo. You was doing Floyd with Canelo the same way. Canelo wasn't ready, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Terrence Crawford was to fight Boots and destroy him, you're going to start making excuses and you're going to say that. That's just plain and simple. Then if Bud loses to him, you know what I'm saying, it hurts him worse. You know what I'm saying? It hurts him worse. So it's a lose-lose situation for Bud. Should Bud fight him? I think Boots need to fight a few more times. You know what I'm saying? Some really, really top notoriety opponents. And then when he fight them and he wins and beat them, and he need to keep calling out Bud. That's how he going to get him. He got to keep calling out the same way Spence was calling out Crawford, and Crawford was calling out Spence the same exact way. Now, guys, look. Who do y'all think going to win this fight between Charlo, Jermell with the E, Charlo, and Canelo? Who do y'all think going to win? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I think Canelo going to beat him. You know what I'm saying? I think the only chance that Jermell Charlo has against Canelo is he got to be in good shape and he got to use his speed. If he sit there and because see them Charlos, they get rugged sometimes. They sit there because they strong. They know they strong and they got a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of heart and stuff. Like I tell people, being fearless and not scared of getting hit is a blessing and a curse. Sometimes you can get hit too much and you sit up in there, I ain't scared of nothing, and you sit up in the pocket too long and you get clipped. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a blessing and a curse. And then, you can use it wisely and, you set your counters up like Triple G did. He got hit with a right hand, boom, but he still followed up and finished with his right and dropped the guy. You know what I'm saying? I think it was, I can't think who the opponent was, but he dropped him. You know what I'm saying? That was like a memorable moment. I think Canelo beats Charlo. I think he beat him. I think he clip him. I think he knock him out. You know what I'm saying? And when Charlo comes back down and Bud fights him, Bud gonna beat him halfway to death because he's not gonna be the same. See, here we go. It's a lot of I'm even starting to do it. It's a lot of stuff a lot of excuses. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of excuses. If Boots was to fight Terrence Crawford, everybody gonna have excuses. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have excuses. You know, I'm telling you. Because Terrence Crawford analyzed him and clip him while he's switching. His hands be down and he got good head movement. You know what I'm saying? But Terrence Crawford is one of the sharpest fighters I've seen. He's sharp. And he's gonna catch you. He gonna clip you. And when he he do the stanky leg, you know, like Spence, like he said Spence did. Like told Spence he was gonna make him do it, and he did it. And everybody go like, Boots wasn't ready yet. I don't know why he fought him. See, then they go back and be down in Boots now. You know, me personally, if I were Boots, I'd wait for a minute. Let's fight some other people. Be your notoriety up a little bit more, your experience. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fighting knocking out though for real. You know, so he wants to test himself. Boots is a beast, and he wants to test himself. I don't blame a fighter for doing it. I don't blame it. He's skillful. He's knocking out everybody. So him and his dad, they've been saying that like he want to fight these top guys. He want to be tested. So I don't blame him. But does it make sense? To him, it does. You know, hey, he trying to make it make sense. Terrence Crawford is. You know what I'm saying? He don't want all the belts at 47, 140 and 147. You know what? Boom, y'all can have it. I'm going to 154, and I'm chasing greatness for them belts. You know, hey, I think Terrence Crawford and Tim would be a great fight. I'm going to keep saying that. Listen to me. That's going to be a good fight. Tim is sharp. He a beast. He can box. He can fight. That's going to be a good fight. I don't think Terrence beat him easy. That's going to be a task. Terrence has on his back. I'm telling you, everybody want Terrence Crawford. Everybody want to fight him. He got an ace on his back. He can. It's like picking candy. He in the store like, oh man, I can get these Skittles or I can get these I can get these Twix. You know, he can pick whatever he want. He the man right now. Hey, I'm sorry, he's the man. You know what I'm saying? So Bud is fighting for legacy. My thing is, what do you guys think? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? Who do you think he should fight next? That's the thing. Who should he fight next? Me personally, I like what he's doing. Should he fight Tank? Tank, you know what I'm saying? Should he fight him? I know Tank want to fight him because Errol lost to him. Listen, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Look, listen. So I overheard I looked at the interview with Floyd. And Floyd, I already knew right off the bat. Floyd really don't like how Derrick James was training Errol. You could tell it. You know what I'm saying? Floyd, see, Al Heyman and Floyd, them. Okay, you heard Floyd in the interview. Floyd was like, hey, look, I would have had Errol at 160 and 168. It's a reason why he would have had him like that. You know why? Floyd and Al, they did not want Errol Spence to fight Terrence Crawford. They didn't want him to fight him. After looking at this and doing my studies and looking at it, look, they didn't want him to fight him. I don't think they believed that Errol Spence could beat Terrence Crawford. No, they didn't believe that. They was grooming Errol Spence to fight who? The man at 168, Canelo Alvarez. Nobody goes to Canelo body. Errol Spence goes to his body. Errol Spence has a big jab. He's a tall southpaw. You know what I'm saying? I think Canelo has problems with Errol Spence at 168. That's just me personally. But now, for what I've seen now, Canelo is a hell of a counterpuncher, and he gonna catch him. But that's the fight they was grooming. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight they wanted to happen. But Spence stayed too long at 47, and he called out this guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why Bud was like, hey, this would have never happened if it wasn't for you. This legacy. You know what I'm saying? They made history. Did the fight live up to the hype? Hell no. It didn't live up to no hype. That man got beat halfway to death. That fight was, man, I'm glad I ain't paid for that fight. He beat that man halfway to death. That was too easy for him. You know what I'm saying? And if he fights Canelo, it would have been worth. He would have been knocked out cold. He would have been knocked out cold fighting Canelo. Man, Canelo is something else. A lot of people think he's dying out. He's not dying out. I'm telling you, the dude got a few more fights in him. You know what I'm saying? And whoever steps in there, he going to have to kill him. You know, he been out, it was a year and a half, he was out, so he had to take a tune-up fight with the Southpaw, and that guy gave him a good fight. He was rusty, his time was off. He needed that tune-up fight. Something that Errol Spence did not do before fighting Terrence Crawford. 3 times Millennium champion. 2 times undisputed. Chasing greatness for his 3rd time at 154. Hey, I still like Spence. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all guys, look, I told y'all guys, I like both guys. You know, when I coach, I teach counterpunching, boxing, switching, cutting angles. That stuff that he's doing, I teach that. The speed, turning, the angles. I don't teach that coming, just coming forward, banging, hands up. You know what I'm saying? I don't teach that. Yeah, I like showing my fighters different stuff to make adjustments. They be all around, not just one way. And I'm just sorry, guys. Terrence Bud Crawford, he won me over. Hey, I'm not jumping the ship for Spence, but Bud won me over, man, with that fight. It ain't even about losing money. It's about just recognized game. I just don't. But Canelo, I just think he's smart. If Canelo come down to 158, that'll be a hell of a fight. Look, guys, I'm on that Boxing Talk-ish. Look, man, y'all share. Subscribe to the page, share, and get it out. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of content that that I'll be getting and sharing with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So this video had to be a lot thinking into it. You know what I'm saying, to put everything together. I didn't want it too long. We're about 17 minutes or well over. But guys, comment and let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I read all the comments and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? And let's get this thing moving, because we be on that Boxing Talk-ish again. Peace. Till the next time, guys.